Hi, chat. Hello. Hi. How are we doing today? Congrats on the 300 streak.
Little bits.
Don't
300.
throw bits at me! Okay, that's cool that works. It's cool that works. I don't know why my character just goes, eh. Don't you fucking dare abuse that. Okay? Don't abuse it. Don't abuse the bits thing. Hi, Jep. Hi, Neville. Hi, Jake. Hi, Spawn. Hi, Luigi. Hi. Stop throwing bits at me! You break everything! I need to figure out why it's doing that. I have a feeling it's the chair. Yes. Very much yes. How are we all doing? We all good? Hello. Do you like it so far? Wait, I can move the camera. Everything's weird. Everything's weird. I'm wearing my wireless headphones because I can just do this now. Wait, let me turn off my chair. If you want to know, no, I do not have chair tracking. I know. Let me speak. No, I do not have chair tracking. Code Miku and all of the fucking big, popular, famous ass VTubers are using like setups which cost them the price of like a Kia. I do not have that funds. I am just smart and clever and I'm tracking my hip. I'm tracking my hip and the chair just takes that and goes, ooh, I can turn it off with my foot pedal though. But I can do this. Haha. You know when my tracking is all good. Hello! Hello! I'm sorry if it's a bit off. I am still fine-tuning the tracking. I'm looking at getting something a bit more refined. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Are we all Gucci today? We all good? By the way, this is actually where my microphone is. Who's standing, Katie? Yes, I'm a full-body VTuber, and no, I am not in VR chat. I am not in VR chat. I am not in VR chat. This is not VR chat. I'm sorry if my head goes wonky. Everything sounds weird. I can't hear anything. I think I've got noise cancelling on. Ooh, come on, Hip. Hip! I need to get the other trackers. Hello. How are you, Katie? I am stressed. I am stressed. This took months of planning and cost me so much money. I learned so many different things to get this working. Like, I have never done my own environment. Look at this. Wait. Look at it. Look how cool it is. I made all of this. I didn't want to model the inside of a computer, by the way. That's the reason why it's sticker bombed. Also, side note, I may have a I may have this is totally not a Steam machine. I do not have early access to a Steam machine. I'm just very skilled in Blender and modeled it based off of the dimensions they have given. It is not a real one. It is 3-dimensional. Ow. Come on, hip. There you go. It's a box. It's a Steam machine. Shut up. But yeah, everything is a little finicky. Nothing is perfect. It's very fidgety. This full body tracking. I need to get the other full body tracking, but I need money for that. But yeah, how are we all doing? This is where my microphone is. Okay, now it's where the microphone is. Cool. Everything's a little floaty. Steam machine. So it makes steam. I wanna bite you. Choo-choo chuffing. Choo-choo chuffing along? What do you mean, choo-choo? Are you trying to start a hype train? No hype trains. No throwing bits at me. It hurts. I'm so glad that works, by the way. If you want to know the mechanics behind that, if you give 1 bit, it will throw 1 bit. If you give a million bits, it will throw a million bits. It will Why? I swear I'm rotating very gradually in my space. Also, I got thingy tracking. Yeah! Yeah. Don't tell them they're gonna throw a million bits at you. They wouldn't, they're cowards. But no, I have it set so every bit is 1 bit thrown. And when you give bits, it activates it, asks for how many bits it was, and then just throws that many. I did that on my own. I did not watch any tutorials. No tutorials were watched or read through doing that. I may have done a little bit of online finagling to find something related and then just adapted it. This chair thing, though, was all me. I figured this shit out through brute forcing. No one told me how to do this. My brain is just big. I can also turn my clothes on and off, but no, I'm not doing that today. I am not doing that today. Proud of you, Katie. Did good. I'm so happy. I just really want to get this.
Little bits.
Hey, yo. Don't do that. Don't give me bits. It will break me. I need to figure out why my character does that. It only started doing that. Wait. Someone do it now. I want to see if that does it without the chair. It does it with or without the chair. Fuck me. Ah! Why? Stop giving me bits.
Little bits.
At
Stop
some
it.
underscore Chico underscore named underscore Chloe hi.
Why? Stop giving me bits. I need to get these other trackers. If you want to know, I'm looking at getting ReboCap because that's full body without like a bajillion connecting things. It's just, hello. Also, I need a counterweight. Stop giving me bits!
It's funny. Love you, Katie. Have fun with stream.
Stop it! Stop! I know it's funny. It's broken and I need to fix it. Why does it do that? I need a Wardo professional to be like, ayo, dumb bitch, this. I just want my... Stop giving me
Pun
bits!
Katie to the ceiling chat.
That's my coaster. Ow, I tripped! Oh, I tripped on my... Oh. I overfilled my drink. Wait, this isn't VR chat. No, it is not. Hi, Cisco. I upgraded. I escaped VR chat. I'm a little... My character is doing this annoying listing thing. It feels like it's something to do with my chest tracker. Ignore that. I totally don't have under desk tracking at the moment. I totally do not have under my desk tracking. I don't have that. Okay? I do not totally have tracking of my feet under my desk. Okay? Very ow. I really need to get those other trackers though. That I'm really... Oh. Beans! New model, still same smelly. Yes. I smell really nice. I used body butter last night. Stop giving me
I
bits!
MMA head to bed now. Have a good one, stinky Neko Buzz.
Stop giving me bits! I love you, Jeb. Have a wonderful night's sleep, but stop. Wait, can I? Yeah! Sorry.
Little bits.
Final one.
Stop it! You're breaking my shit! Stop it. Ow. Stop it. I'm so happy every single one of you have given bits are locking yourself at no more than 100 right now. I appreciate you. You are kings and queens. And I'm so happy you just gone, I'm not going to do more than 100. 1,000 might be a bit much. Stay away from 10,000. That shit will take ages. You ain't going to do it. I know you won't. Also, the face tracking is a little... I can break you in many ways. Anyway, good night. Good night! I don't have the money for it. Suck it. Hi, Acid! Yeah, I had to I disabled the throw shit at me because now you can just throw bits at me instead. By the way, I 3D modeled the bits, the little 3D model thing that gets thrown at me. I made that. I also did the shader which it's all shader based. But I did it. It was me. I did that. Wait, could it be that? I wonder. Maybe I should lower it. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Above head. Let's do 1. Okay. Now, I don't know how high up it spawns, but I have a theory that it was spawning outside of the room. If someone were to give, say, a singular biddy, I feel like it may have been spawning above. Ow. Anyway, how are we today? How are we doing today, chat? Are we doing all good? Are we all good?
Little bits.
I didn't see where that spawned! Someone do it. Do it again, Jake. Do it again, please. I want to see how far up it spawned.
Little
Okay.
bits.
That is reasonably high. Wait, 2? Why did I say 2 hip? So if you want to know, huge complexity shit. This is this thing I've got set up. Ignore that. Ignore this. It is not important. Ignore it. It doesn't say under desk camera. Also, hi, I'm in the corner. But yeah, this is the whole setup. I wonder now that it's aim to hip. I want to know if it just stops at the hip. Jake, can you do like a little bitty? Just one? One little bitty? One little bitty? Just one.
Little bits.
Okay, well, that doesn't do shit. I might as well just keep that on head. I just need to figure out why. Gravity? Yes. Randomized launch rotation? Yes. Despawn on impact? Stick on impact. There's nothing on here that says it should... I don't know. Hello. Hi, Sanigari. Hi. Yeah, this is the reason why it's taken me so long to get this stuff together, by the way. Hello. But yeah, this is the reason why it's taken me so long to get everything together. I had to first I had to get this looking cool. Then I had to get the shit in Wardo together looking cool. Then I needed to get extra trackers, this one particular, so it would track properly. Otherwise I get this weird head floating thing happening where my chest was doing the rotation and it was just like, okay, shit. Then I needed to get this. Then I needed to get these. It was a whole list of, hi, this was like the biggest investment I've ever done in my streaming. Just so you know. But anyway, how are we? It is Tuesday. It's debut day. Good morning. Hello. I need a straw. I just realized I got a drink and I may need to get a straw. I also tried to position it so I'm looking at chat when I'm looking at the camera. I may need to move it slightly. So I'm very cold all of a sudden. Good morning. Good morning! Hi! We should be able to play games, but I don't know what to play. I don't know if I turned on that camera. I really hope I didn't. I didn't. Good. Right. Yeah. If you want to know, there's a cool thing called backface culling. Maybe I position it so it's about here. There's a thing called backface culling. I have it set so the backface culling of the monitors, because there are monitors in front of me. Yes. I'm not used to wearing this, by the way. So it's a bit... hi! Hi, Gwen! Hello! Wearing what? The head mount. I have a head mount for my fucking camera, for my iPhone. I need to get a battery pack to sit on the back to reduce the weight on the front. Because this is heavy. And the weight is all on the front. Even though there's a huge, like, billet of fucking metal on the back of my head, it is not enough for this on my head to do what it needs to do. So phone on face. Yes. Yes. I don't know why my glasses have a jiggle. Also, chat, right, chat. I'm so happy that this is out now. I can finally fucking relax. I'm not joking when I say I basically spent most of yesterday relaxing and it felt weird. Kind of cute and creepy. Lol. What is? How does it work? I'm intrigued. Kind of cute and we're doing the kind of cute and creepy. What is cute and creepy? What is creepy? Is it the whole face tracking thing? Like the whole full body tracking thing? Is that the problem? Is that the problem? Is that the creepy part? I don't know why I'm sweating. I'm both cold and sweating. I think it's this thing on my head. I'm not used to it. I need a drink. What was creepy? I want to know what's creepy because I can fix it. If it's just the fact that it's new and you're not used to it, it's like cool. Oh, if you want to know, I modeled everything. I did everything. I did all the clothes. I did all the clothes. It looks so cool. Yes. I did the world. This took me hardly any time in comparison to the character because the character was very important. I got it right. I don't know why the ears don't have a jiggle. Ooh, fingies. I got fingies. Yeah, I got pimp rings. I got pimp rings. I could fucking slap you with my pimp hand. It's the same on both hands, actually. Mirroring is a interesting tool. I've been a good girl all week. Yes, you have, Spartan. You're such a good girl, aren't you? Such a good, precious girl. Mm-hmm. My solution works, but it doesn't like me because of this thing. I desperately need to get the other fucking trackers. Jingle glass, but no jiggle era. Do you want to know what it is, Jake? For some reason, I've rigged these up correctly, and it all works in the Unity, but the moment I put it in here, it goes, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Screw you. I'm like, bitch. Why? Also, one thing I have, which I didn't have before, is my tail has a wiggle. It's got a wiggle! My tail wiggles and waggles on its own. I don't have to do anything. I can apparently hook it up to my heart rate. You know, if I had money for like a smartphone. Ooh, cute fit. Thank you! How are you doing today, by the way? But yeah, if you want to know why this project took like 4 months, one, I modeled and created everything, and it was time consuming trying to keep on top of everything whilst also working on this. I did everything myself because I am genuinely just in it that way. You have touch. For fuck's sake, I need new earphones. I'm horny, but that's not new. Wrong platform. That'll be tomorrow. That's gonna be fun with this setup. Though I may just do VR instead. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. I might just do VR tomorrow. You mistaken Luigi with Jake. I was the one asking about jigglies. Oh, I knew that. Same response, different person. Sorry, I'm not wearing. Wait, can I? I should be able to wear my glasses. Wait, 1 second. I should, in theory, be able to wear my glasses. I say that. I can't physically get them on my face. Ooh, it works! Slight distortion. I'm wearing glasses. I thought I was wearing. In the past, I haven't worn glasses whilst doing this type of face tracking because my phone was okay. If you want to know how the setup was before, I have a stand with a charging port, like a MagSafe charger, and my phone was like here, like right in front of my monitors, and that was what was doing my face tracking before. Now I've got a head mount. It's like right here, so it doesn't get the distortion. Okay, you can see. I can see. I can see, chat. I can see. Let's see what else I can do. You ready? Wait. Let's see what else I can do. Jake, don't throw bits. No throwing bits. No throwing bits. I can move around. I'm over here. Hi. Don't throw bits. No.
Little bits.
Stop it. You broke me as I was moving. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ow!
Bits.
Stop throwing bits. It breaks my tracking. We're throwing biddies. No. Do not throw biddies. It breaks my tracking. It breaks my tracking. I was showing off that I climb on bed. And you were just like, oh, Brandon's tracking. Bits equal electric shock. Basically, yes. Basically, yes.
Little
Yes.
bits.
Stop breaking my tracking! Why would you do this? Ah, so many bits!
Little bits.
Stop breaking my tracking! Masashi, why? You broke my tracking. Why would you do that? Okay, my feet seem to be very out of alignment. No biddies! I love and appreciate you, but no biddies, it breaks!
Little bits.
Stop breaking my tracking! Why would you do that? Jay!
Little bits.
I can't wait. Can we not have nice things? Can we not have nice things? Can we please just not have some cool, nice things? Stop! With
Mark,
the
this is fun.
1,000! Stop! Ah! Why am I ragdolling? I swear. Cowards, you won't do more. She did nothing wrong. She's collapsing. Wait, what's that? I actually think I might know what the problem is. I may have ragdoll enabled, which might be the problem. That... It's... Wait. Ragdoll's not on? I could technically set it to ragdoll. I could technically set it to ragdoll.
Little bits.
Stop! You're breaking me! Motion capture. Wait. Oh, shit. Okay, not that one. That stay on. Okay. I will figure that out at a late... I will figure that out at some point. No biddy. No biddies, okay? You're breaking my tracking. It's very cruel. I've spent months getting this shit working. Do you not appreciate the space that I have built here? Also, do you like the posters I have in the background? They are cool. They are amazing movies. You've got Ghost in the Shell, the good one, and then Lord of the Rings, which is the best movie ever created by man. Nothing has become better than Lord of the Rings. Maybe The Matrix, but we don't remember the last one.
Little bits.
Stop, Biddy! I also have other posters, such as Elden Ring and Demon Slayer. Oh, look at that on the shelf! Look at the shelf! We've got a buff pup. Ignore the blue heart. We got a Shire, but stop it!
Target.
Stop! We got a Shire bun. We got Arpa, who is great friend and lovely. Fan art. We have fan art board. Ooh.
Little bits.
And then Twitch logo. I have cool Xbox 360 games. A Demon Slayer. A ton of different mangas. This is mostly One Piece. And then I got books. Because I read, I promise, cool books. And then assorted shakers from an unnamed brand that I am currently not sponsored by, but would love to be sponsored by. And they have design space, which is available for sponsors, for me to go like, hey, I'm going to randomly fill my shelf up with all of your designs. Also sound panels. Sound panels are important. I am on my knees right now. Wait, Katie can read. I have a book. I have an book. Hi, Roz. Hi. First Lord of the Rings movie was the first movie to having a movie force perspective. I love practical effects in movies. The Lord of the Rings movies are really good, and I don't care what people who are book humpers say. It is a great depiction of the actual books. Because I'm sorry, if you think the movies could have been better with 3 hours of the Council of Elrond and simply adding in Tom Bombadil just to basically have him not be in the rest of the story. You are delusional. Also, the Hobbit shit at the end of The Return of the King didn't need to be in the movie. So that's why it wasn't in the movie. Apart from when they were like, hey, this could be a future that you don't want to happen. Because they filmed it and didn't want to waste the footage. Hello. Why is the head half spinning? It's because this tracking setup randomly just does it when I go like this. It's just a glitch. I need to... It's genuinely just a flaw of Steam VR. Yeah. It's a flaw of Steam VR. That's the only way I can describe it. Also, Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network. So much Cartoon Network. It is possessed. Yes. Great usage of practical effects and special effects too. Shit was so good in terms of movie magic. Wish a lot of movies use them nowadays. Well, you need to remember that during... Yeah, notice how my character is now just facing up. That's a sign that my head tracker is being a cunt with something else, which is where that thing keeps happening. I am facing the camera. This is like, it's doing this, but it's not doing this. It's not gonna be looked down. I need the other trackers. Is this still on? I don't think I have I don't have any way of physically seeing if this is tracking. Wait, I have one way. I actually could just open up the tracking. Peek behind the camera. Yeah, notice how it's not... notice the green. Notice the thing on my head, this thing. Notice how it's going up and down, but my head isn't moving with it. I don't know why it's doing this. Is it this? It's the fucking hip tracker. The hip tracker wasn't tracking, so it decided to break the body. I need the other trackers. I need to get them. I need to save up for them. It's new, and all I can say is it's cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Peek. Hi, Taris! Do not throw bits. We have established that bits break my body. But it's funny. Ow. Hi!
Little bits.
Stop breaking my body! Stop it. It's mean. Also, my hip is very listing. Heavy breathing intensifies. Why are you intensely breathing, Musashi? Is it because you just got slapped with a fucking ad break? Haha. Oh wait, no, you're subscribed. Wait, are you subscribed? Let's roll this city to ashes and see what pow things. Oh yeah, chat, do you like the new starting soon? Do you like the new starting soon screen? Did you see the new starting soon screen? The chat? Ready? Look how cool that is! It's so cool! I love it! Nah, because I use my money to throw itty bitties at you. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Absolutely love it. I love it too. I love it too. Oink did such an amazing job. Oink did such a beautiful job. I want to go back to them for some other things. I wonder, does it work with blurps? 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 What do you mean blurps? What do you mean? What do you mean blurps? I don't have blurps on it on my stream. Are you mean 10? Are you okay? Did you just try and eat chat? Did you? Are you okay? Are you okay? Is your stomach okay? Chat is tasty. I know chat is tasty. They're a very big meal, though. You might have overeaten. That's my concern right now. Also, Taris, the chair thing worked. It works. It didn't cost me a Kia to do either. Ah! It works when my hip isn't being a cunt. I am big brain. I didn't even use a tutorial. I just brute forced it and figured it out myself. I'll overeat you, Katie, tomorrow. tomorrow. You get to see the upgrades over there, and this side is really cool. That side is, ooh. Is that Warado thing or literally a tracker stuck on it? It is a... I can show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. I will show you. So, in Warado, this is the whole chair tracking setup. This is an easy on-off toggle up here. I have it set on my pedal. So it goes, is it on? Is it off? Cool. I could probably break this and make it way less. This takes my bone rotation. So this takes the hip, world rotation, and then just only takes it into account, but it tracks the hip. So when the hip is broken, it doesn't work. But it lets me do like that. It lets me like, can I? It lets me do the whole thing like that without my head moving. Right? And then down here, I only take the X and the Z position because that's the forward and the side to side. And then it lets me offset it. So this is an offset. This lets me legitimately move it so it's... I should really just have it there. But yes, when my hip isn't misbehaving, it works flawlessly. But that's like... Yeah, technically speaking, I could probably just bypass this. It's not needed. Yeah. But yeah, this is it. It's super simple, super easy. The reason why I only do the X and the Z is because I don't need the up and down. I only need the forward and the back. And as for the reason for not taking the X and Z rotation, I only want it so when I rotate this way in world space, it then goes, hey, copy it. Copy it. It's basically asking which way is forward. And then this is the mass. And then it applies that to the rotation. And then it applies that to the position. See? Easy math. You need a tracker suit, lol. I have a cheaper solution and it won't cost me a car. It's pure logic. I recently saw someone with a mocap suit literally tracking the chair with mocap stuff that is where my head was. Terrace. I am not joking when I say this. I saw that and I said, I bet I could do that and it won't cost me a Kia. Because that's the price of their whole setup. Like, both of them doing it are like, why are you doing that so expensively? Like, those, like, the whole setup that both Code Miku and Code Miku and the VTuber of I want to say it begins with V. Both of them are using like full mocap setups, and I'm like, you don't need that. I feel like you approached your manager and they just looked into full motion capture and didn't give a shit about the budget. But hey, but they have it. They do have the money. But the subscription, this is where it gets too expensive and pointlessly expensive. The subscription to the software, because there is a subscription on that software, and that's probably going to cost you about $2,000 to $6,000 a year, depending on the software. See, I have a Rococo. I have Rococo now. I have the head mount. That's it. That's for my camera. None of their tech is in my shit. I just have one of their pieces of hardware. I know what you're thinking, but Katie, your tracking keeps going funky wonky. I have a fix I want to do. It's going to cost me like $200 to do. You understand? It's on my list of I'm going to get that as soon as I can. But yeah, it's all Wordo. The chair tracking is genuinely just AB logic. Technically speaking, when I get the new tracking set up, I could use these trackers on my chair and do the exact same. Both ways are totally fine. Both ways are totally fine. Except this one doesn't cost a car. That's like the whole point. It's like this approach doesn't cost a car and achieves the same standard, in my opinion. Because like, unless I get to the point where I'm like getting off my chair and kicking it across the room, and I'm like, aha, cool tracking trick, bro. I'm like, bro, oh look, I'm out of my chair. You ready? Grabs chair, sits in chair, kicks pedal under thing, tracking, come back, kicks the pedal. Okay, look, tracking chair's back. A simple on-off switch. Doesn't need more. Now I just need to fix the bits thing. Also, I'm actually going to show you this. I have under the chair tracking. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out. I'm really happy with how it came out. There are some small bugs which are creeping up. For example, I'm noticing a bit of GPU creep, but I have a feeling that could just be something I've not thought about. And it could genuinely just be from OBS. Kicks feet under desk. Kicks feet under desk. I get to do that. Kit is like a genius. I am big brain when it comes to game development shit, and this is technically game development shit. Like I think I think my way through shit differently when it comes to game shit. Like that is my go-to. Also, side note, can I just say this now? If you are like what was it? If you ever complain about a game, like a mechanic in a game that you don't like for example, in Arc Raiders, I have a friend who's complaining a lot about the PvP in Arc Raiders. They don't like it. They're there for the PvE because that's apparently what the game is advertised like on Steam. If you complain about something, come up with a solution and suggest it. Don't be someone who just goes, I don't like it because it's horrible and I don't like that type of thing. Be like, hey, I'm really not enjoying the PvP side of the game. It feels like the game is actively trying to force me into it. I understand that the game is PvPvE, but like I do not get into combat, and the developers boast about their aggression style matchmaking, and I'm not for it. I don't like PvP in this game. I enjoy the PvE side, and I suggest this. Don't be like, I don't like it because I don't like it. I got a drink. This is where it gets all good. Aha. I understand stuff to an extent, but putting it into use, I can't do. I've learned to just break shit down and just get on with it. Supposedly, you get put in more chill lobbies if you don't do PvP. Terrace, the thing is my friend has like 15 hours in the game, avoids PvP, legitimately runs free kits all the time, because every time they take out anything but a free kit, they get killed. And I'm like, okay, here's the thing, and I've noticed this myself when it comes to Arc Raiders. Whenever I do free runs, like if I do like 6 or 7 free runs, and I usually do free runs when I'm running quests. I'm like, free runs, whatever, don't care. If I die, I can just start over again. I'm not losing shit. I just want to get this quest out of the way. Cool. Cool, right? They do nothing but free runs, and then the moment they step away from free runs, they get PvP'd. I have a theory that the game tries to do dynamic redistribution. Dynamic redistribution. It basically is to stop people from hoarding high-level shit all the time. There are some items which you can only get through playing. And I'm not gonna lie, dynamic redistribution is basically the thing which is probably getting people pissed off with PvP more than anything. Do you want to know what I told them? I said, focus on gear that you can craft and only run that shit. Don't bother with free kits, do crafted shit. And just run that until the PvP side just disappears. Because that's what I did. And now I'm in the game. And I'm like, hey, I'm running around. I'm running around talking to people, being like, hey, have you got like a blueprint you don't need? Like a duplicate? And they go, yeah, yo, I got this. And then they drop me a blueprint. I'm like, damn, I've already got that one. I'm like, oh shit, have you got any? And I'm like, have you got any other ones? I'm like, And they're like, yeah, I got like this one. I'm like, oh, cool, I need that one. And then they give it to me and I'm like, cool, do you want anything from me? And then I tell them I get. We're just sitting there do dynamic trades on the fucking fly. And they're like, I really want to do those types of games. I'm like, you need to do what I did. There is a reason why I don't do extraction games. I enjoy Arc Raiders. I enjoy Arc Raiders for the PvE side. Do you want to know what I think there is a huge problem of when it comes to Arc Raiders specifically right now? The problem I think that's happening with Arc Raiders is there is a huge distortion of like expectations because of streamers and content creators. I think the problem we have, and I'm going to say this with my full chest, there is an issue with the game specifically based off of optics. Big creators like Peanut, Tim, Shroud, Summit, Tim the Tatman, all and like Nick Merckx and all of those people who are basically diehard, I will gobble this dick till the day I die, hardcore PvPers are going into the game and they're only focusing entirely on the PvP. And because their content is blowing up because of the popularity of Arc Raiders, right? The popularity of Arc Raiders is huge. It's massive. It has potential to even beat Fortnite in like the older people, right? The problem is the optics of the game is making people go, oh wait, this is a really fun looking PvP game. And we're going, it's PvPvE and you're ignoring the VE part entirely. And that's the optics which I'm getting. The developers themselves designed the game to be PvE. Then realized it was kind of boring, so they introduced the PvP elements. And that's the bit which they're all focusing on. I'm fine with the PvPvE shit. I'm fine with that. But like the problem I have is I work my ass off in the game, get some good shit, and then the moment I try to use said good shit, I get fucking taken out by a team of 3 when I'm solo running. And I'm like, how the fuck is this fair? When, like, if I'm running free kit or running, like, cheap shit, I'm fine. The moment I take any good kit out, it's like, go fuck yourself. Apart from when I'm doing the Queen or the Monarch. I have a theory. Wait, what if the game has a... So you know the matchmaking system? You know the matchmaking system, they turned around and said, hey, we do aggression-based matchmaking. What if they also have it so your carried wealth, as in your equipment gear, your gear rating, shall we say, or gear value, also puts you into higher aggression lobbies. But we also guesstimate based on, can you craft it? If you can craft it, then we don't put you into as aggressive lobbies. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I'm going around with the equalizer or the Jupiter or snap hooks, I'm like, okay, I ain't getting fucking PvP'd right now. But the moment I go in with gear which I can't craft, like the Hull Cracker, currently I can't craft it. I'm doing the quest so I can get the blueprint for it. Then I start to get PvP'd. They bump up the matchmaking into more aggressive lobbies if you are duos or trios. Rose, you say that. I've done duos and trios. And they were just as peaceful. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Me and my friend legitimately sat on a roof on Bluegate just shooting anything that flew for a good 25 minutes the other day. It was like a good 20 or so. It was like a good 20, 25 minutes or so. We were stood right next to an extraction site and we were just on the roof. We just came with a fuckload of ammo and we were just like, is that thing flying? Yes. Snipe. And then we just kept doing that. Literally just took out anything that flew around the map. Everyone came to where we were and there was like 30 or 40 fucking dead fucking flying shells around us. We were taking out rocketeers, hornets, jackals. Are they called jackals? The zappy ones. Wait, is it? I know. Hornets, wasps, rocketeers, snitches, and spotters. We're just shooting them all. We're like, is it flying? Yes. Get it out of the sky. If it flies, it dies. It feels like, from my experience, unless it's specific events. Yes and no. Yes and no. I have a feeling if you're going off and you're doing like the Queen or the Monarch, then it does the whole I think it basically says gear value in these lobbies will be significantly higher, so we're gonna lower the aggression. Like, those lobbies are so peaceful. I genuinely love those lobbies. They're so fun. Recently I finished got that fucking Wolfpack blueprint. I got one of those because I was doing a run with my friend and they had one. And they were like, "Oh, do you want the Wolfpack blueprint? I've got like 4 of them." I went, "Give me now. Do you also have this blueprint?" And they went, "Yeah. Do you want it?" I went, "Yes, please." And then I got the snap hook blueprint and they were like, "Shit, I need that." I was like, "I will make you all the snap hooks you want if you let me have it." And they're like, "Okay, my alignment with my hands are a little off. That needs fixing." But yeah, the Wolfpack blueprint and the mine, the really, really powerful mine, those are the ones you want. The Wolfpack is more powerful, by the way. It does like 2,000 damage. It does like 2,000-ish damage. Terrace! Terrace! Hello! Hi! Also, chat, what are your thoughts on this for the gaming camera? Just turn off walk stuff? Let's go! But how do you feel about this for the gaming camera? Because in my opinion, I feel like it's a little more personal. How to do quick pass on 14 weekly? Wait, she can slap us now? But yeah, let's go. I just wanted something a little bit different than, oh, it's a VTuber with a cutout. I want something that feels a bit more normal. Also, technically speaking, it needs less cameras, which is less performance heavy on my PC. I know, been playing Upgraders since the server slam beta they did. For me, every time me and my buddy tried to do the Queen or Monarch hunting as a duo, we always ambush by rats using a freebie loadout. I have only ever dealt with rats once, and it didn't end well for them. Also, my trick, Rose, my trick when it comes to doing Monarch or Queen is focus the Queen, get it out, stay in the round for as long as possible. Most of the rats leave maybe 4 or 5 minutes after the Monarch or the Queen dies. So it gives you plenty of time to scrounge out some stuff and then just finish. Every one of those games will leave before the 10-minute mark. Do you want to know why? The Queen is usually dead within 5 to 10 minutes. And the excavation thing with the Queen is usually done quite quickly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Might want to prepare a mirror one for it. You want to top the webcam to the right? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? The reason why I'm doing it this way is so I can talk into the screen. Do you mean you think I should be like over here? Yeah, you need it. You need it for a game. Oh, is that to stop them from seeing it on the map? Just prepare it as an option. I will look into it. I will look into that. I will look into that. Nice wallpaper. Thank you. I need new earbuds. I think I need to I want to get some AirPod Pros. Some games UIS are quite busy where you use it and you would obstruct stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember. Do I say it? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, huh? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, huh? Stay away from bits. They break my bits break my body, and I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah, I'm genuinely trying to figure out why it does that. I might just wait. I might have a potential fix if there's like a ragdoll impact particle scale. There's nothing on here. I don't know. Bit the streamer. You wouldn't. Viz Booba is a lie compared to IRL. No, it's pretty accurate. Like, actually, it's pretty accurate. I should keep disassembling electronics for giggles. If I had a soldering iron, I could do silly things. Chloe spotted hello chaotic gremlin. Lamau. Lol. Hi Luigi. Why is that so big? Why is that so fucking big? Rose, what the fuck? Is that an emote? It doesn't look like an emote. Oh god, it's so big. Might be despawner. I'll figure that out later. I will get very distracted. I'm not gonna lie, I started the stream about 2-ish minutes late because I was doing some shit behind the scenes. Hi Luigi! Hi Devil! Hi Darkmoss! Hello! Here, have an egg. Why are you handing me an egg? Wait, I want it. Give me egg. Give me egg. Give me the egg. Give me the egg. Stop. You're taking away my egg. No. Give me the egg. Stop. No, the egg is going. I want the egg. Have me egg. No, they shook my egg. Egg. It's like dinosaur egg. 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 No, it's take away my egg. It's my egg. My egg. No. Here, I have a mango. It's a mango. It looks like an egg. Bullshit. That is an egg. That one was an egg. You lying to me. It looked like a dirty egg. It looked like a dinosaur egg. It looked like dinosaur egg, okay? Chat. I can show you this. I can show you this. Look how cool this is. It's my hands. Yeah. Fingies. Yeah. I have to calibrate it every so often. I say that, it's like every time I start it, I need to calibrate it. Munchy little fingers. Did this? Stop tracking. It's just, I need to get the other trackers. Hi, Kat. I'm recovering from my very first ever sleep paralysis. Draconic, do you want to know a trick to avoid sleep paralysis? See, I suffer from the opposite of sleep paralysis. I get sleep hallucination, which is sleep paralysis as you're falling asleep rather than as you're waking up. It's literally the same. It's just as I'm falling asleep, my body floods with the whole paralysis part instead of as I'm waking up, it's removing itself from my computer, from my body. The trick I have learned is first and foremost, sleep on your side. First and foremost, sleep on your side. Do not sleep on your back, and please don't sleep on your front. You shouldn't do that anyway. That's how you die. But second, the best thing to do, if your bed is in the corner of a room, when you're going to sleep, face the corner. Don't face into the room, face the corner. Reason, when you're facing into the corner, you will only see a corner during the paralysis and or hallucination, making it very difficult for monsters. Okay? It's a lovely little trick that I've learned over the years. Face a corner. First things first, face into the corner. Second thing second. Oh, I'm going into my microphone. Second thing second, don't sleep on your back. Sleep face down, ass up. No, Chloe, that is the way we like to fuck, but no, we do not sleep like that unless you're like, no. No, no. Even then, no. Unless you're drunk, you do not sleep that way. Hi, Kara. My bed is in the middle. If your bed is in the middle, then I strongly suggest just face the closest wall. Lay on your side and face the closest wall, which is usually away from the middle. I had sleep paralysis recently. Shit was scary. Couldn't feel anything, and it took 10 minutes to recover. The hat man was trying to teach me math or something. Rose, I think you might have fallen asleep during math class or something. If bed in middle, move bed. That could be the most logical thing Chloe has ever said. Chloe, gold star. Genuinely, gold star. Chloe gets golden star for that suggestion. Let's go! Gold star! Booba hanging head against wall. Understood. Yay, I'm gonna put it on the fridge. I didn't know. My bed is solid wood on carpet. It is very difficult to move. Sleep with another thing that could help you, white noise. White noise can be very, very good to help you overcome it because you only ever hear white noise whilst you're awake. Tip then, you can trick your brain into lucid sleeping or lucid dreaming in a way. So when you're hearing the white noise, it means you're awake. Whilst if you're not hearing the noise, it means you're asleep. Does that make sense? The whole point of white noise, by the way, is when you're trying to sleep, you kind of tune it out, and as you tune it out, that's when you pass out. Just saying. And if you don't have a white noise maker, you have a phone. Understood. Start a Markiplier playlist. Markiplier is the GOAT, and I love him. I'm so proud of our Marky Moo. Could that actually be hurting my ear? Okay, that actually might be hurting my ear. One sec. I need to put my mouse on charge because it's dying. There you go. Perfect white noise. How do you have low battery? Oh my god, don't tell me I'm gonna have to switch over to like desktop speaker shit. I'll be your white nose. I said white noise, not white nose. We do not do cocaine here. I get it. I grew up in the 90s. It does not mean I grew up on cocaine. Okay? Okay? I may have grown up in the 90s. It doesn't mean I was all about the cocaine. Okay? Perfect white noise, a 12-hour scream compilation. Terrace, a better background thing you could watch? Game Theory FNAF videos. Game Theory FNAF videos literally go for about 40 hours straight. Perfect for listening. Also, James Randall. I have a thing called the James Randall protocol where every time I get really, really like, I want to take a nap. I'm really tired. I just put on fucking Astro. Is that Astro Boy? Space Boy. I put on Space Boy and James Randall because they're really long videos. They're really long videos. Transformers sound for white noise. Do you know what's really sad? I know people. I just lost this ear. You know what's really sad? I know people who have to do like car sounds for their white noise. I'm like, bro, are you that city deprived? I need to get the other trackers. I'm realizing how like floaty these ones are. Not exactly, but yeah, the Shadow Man is loose description. He's more of my intrusive thoughts and some dark thighs. Gizzy. Brum brum. Gizzy! Hello! Hello! Is Gizzy in the chat? I had to take my glasses off, they'll hurt my ear.
Cute.
I am not cute, I am a problem. After I move moved, it took me a bit to get used to not hearing stuff from outside all night. I like rain sounds. I genuinely like rain sounds more than anything because they're like really relaxing. I don't know why my hip determines what my fucking head is doing. Hi, Crafty! Don't think hair is supposed to glow like that, Katie. Did you touch the elephant's foot? You touched your elephant's foot. Actually, 1 second. There you go. Now I can hear everything that's happening on stream and I don't need these stupid little earbuds. Which apparently died in like an hour and a half. That's ridiculous. Dabbing in the year 2026 should be a crime. You are a crime. I not so much. I am fine. You see, the great meme reset says fuck you. Question, do you ever smell your shoes? Why in the fuck would I ever smell my fucking shoes, hon? Why the fuck would I ever smell my fucking shoes? That is where the microphone is, isn't it? Interesting. My head is tracking for it. Wait. Also, can you not do bits? I don't know if it actually will come through my speaker and you'll hear it twice. That first thing I hear when I join something, what the fuck, yo? Welcome into the stream, Aria. How are you doing today? Do you like the upgrades? Hmm? What? 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 Food? 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 Warm? 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 You can learn about the health environment of your shoes and feet. Hun, I'm going to say this now. I maybe wear my shoes for about 15-20 minutes a day at most. Maybe about an hour or so a day. I do not wear my shoes nearly enough for them to get a smell. Like, in fact, I think mine probably smell brand new. Whatever you do, don't say the T word. T word? Treat? Are you trying to say treat, Luigi? Don't say treat because people will start using bits and it will break my tracking. If you don't know and you haven't been here, bits break my tracking. Like from 1 bit to 1 billion bits, it breaks my tracking. It's just a million. The more bits, the longer it lasts. Treats. That's why I don't say it. Where? Tracking. Come on. Hip. 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 There we go. No treats. Treats! Treats! I'm cautious about doing any gaming because my GPU usage is creeping up. I have a feeling it's the stream. No, no treat. No treat! Fuck you, Luigi! You don't come in and say the word treat and then be like, no treats! Fuck you! Bad. Baited. Why are we getting baited? What do you mean baited? Didn't say it, you did, Katie. I said no such thing! God, that's loud. Also, I have a feeling it will come through on the speaker, and I don't know how loud it will be. Because I'm on my speaker right now, because I can't wear headphones. Wait. I can try. I should try and wear headphones. Wait. These are very loose on my head. They're not even on my ears. I could do this. I just can't move around. Hi, Aria. I don't see the point. I might as well just keep it on speaker. Hello. You want anything dumb and cool? I have feet tracking. I have under desk feet tracking. Meeting time to transform into John business. Have fun with John business. Hi. Welcome in. Hi, gamer. Hi. Hi. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? Hi. How are you? How are you doing? I'm not used to wearing this for super long periods of time, by the way. We're an hour and a half in, and I'm not sure I can do like another hour and a half. It's very heavy on my head. Like, I love how I complained about the Vive, the Index headset, and I'm like, yeah, it's heavy, but that's all that pressure is on my nose. This is all on my forehead. I need to get batteries as a counterbalance. Maybe I could do my hair in a way to drag it down a little. Maybe pigtails. I could do pigtails. I could do fur and tails. Terrace, did you see? There's new episodes of Furrin out. I haven't seen them yet, but I've seen clips, and it looks so sweet. Apparently, with the new ending to the new season of Furrin, the end is being all hand done with pencils. Apparently, they did all the end. The end is done hand drawn on paper with fucking pencils. I'm like, bro, that is so cool. I try to actively avoid it until it's all out. I try to do the same, and I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like I should, but I really want to see it. I don't know though. I don't know though. Ow. Might even finally get Crunchy and watch it legitimately. When is Crunchy getting Demon Slayer the movie, the new one? When is that happening? I hope it's soon. Because we should start seeing... Yeah, that should come out soon, thinking about it. Or maybe they're stretching it out for the season, because they always do the season thing, don't they? There's a long cat. No, that cat could be longer. That's a very not so long cat. Because it looked like they have English audio here in Germany. Let's go. Sometime this year, I think September. That should be when the next movie comes out. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into this stream. Bing bong. Bing bong! Bing bong. Sorry. I'm probably wrong. I have to say, Katie, this looks amazing. Thank you. I do need to look at getting the other tracker, but I kind of just need the money first, so I'm just not going to worry about that. This is a great stepping stone. I'm actually not gonna lie. If I knew about those trackers before I got this chest tracker, I would have been like, hey yo, I'm just gonna get that. Instead, also this is creeping up. Oh my Christ. This is worse than a bra. What the fuck? But yeah, I'm really happy with it and really cool. Thank you, gamer. I'm probably wrong. I could look into it. We should look into it. We'll look into it. We're gonna look into it. When is Demon Slayer Infinity movie on Netflix? Crunchy confirmed the movie won't stream in 2025 with digital availability anticipated after major cinema run. That is it? When is it? There's no fixed dates. Wait. Considering I have Infinity Castle, first movie worldwide tickets now on sale. When is it expected? August, Philippines, September 2025. There is nothing in here about it coming out on Crunchyroll until at least 2026. This means having a longer cinema time excluding period. Oh my god, so basically once it's out of cinema, it will be available. So they could genuinely drag it out in cinema for the longest fucking time. Head, I know that you started doing that. Yeah, it is in cinemas first. You'll have to wait. Yeah, that is how normal movies work. Yeah, but the thing is we don't know. The thing is it could be coming to. It could literally leave cinema in like the next couple of weeks, or it could literally be in there for another like 2-3 months. That's as long as it. Yeah, imagine struggling with something that's slightly worse than a bra. It is not slightly worse than a bra. It's like a full chest harness, hun. Like, it is a full chest harness. You see how this looks on my avatar? It's like it's literally that. It's literally that without the arms or the body. It's literally just a full chest thing. Depends on cinema numbers most of the time. With Demon Slayer, it's going to be in fucking cinema for a long time. As long as there's a demand, it will be in cinemas. I remember, do you remember when Avatar first came out in cinema? Do you remember that? That was in cinema for about 3-4 months straight. Like, no joke. The original Avatar was in cinema for like so fucking long. It was stupid how long that was in cinema for. It was in cinema for like essentially half of the year. It was so stupid. Oh, that does sound unfortunate, actually. Squished. Don't squish me. No squishing me. It doesn't like it when I lean my head that way. That's funny as fuck. um, um, I love that the chair thing works so well. That is how movies work if the studio's not also a streaming business. So for Disney movies, they often also start on Disney Plus. For Disney, if I'm right, with Disney, what they do is they put it in cinema for about 6 weeks, and then it's in cinemas for about 6 weeks, and then it goes to the streaming service. That's what my knowledge of it is. That's what my knowledge of it is. I love that I get full body articulation now. I love that. Yeah, but that is their own thing. Yeah, but still. God, I hope no one raids. I realize that big donations are going to be really fucking loud through the speaker. Shit. Eeps. With the Demon Slayer movie, it's probably up to the cinema distributors. The thing is, and I think this is a bit which might get a bit of a delay. The thing that might get a little bit of a delay when it comes to the whole it being in cinemas, if it's like it's not going to Crunchyroll until it's out of cinemas, small cinemas might hold onto it for the longest fucking time because it's like, oh, no one's been coming to this cinema. Oh wait, shit, we've got an anime in here. It's really popular and it's been in cinema for 5 months straight. It's not going to Crunchyroll until we say so, basically. You could literally just have a couple of people be like, yeah, oh no, it's not that granular. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. It's not up to a single cinema. True. If I'm right, though, with Avatar, they claimed it was in cinema for 6 months because a couple of Ma and Pa style cinemas literally held on to it for an extra, like, 2-3 months. Hi up late! I hope it comes to Crunchyroll soon. I may have seen it in, like, a get out the way, I can't see the screen style online. I don't want it to go to Crunchyroll. Also, for most movies, the time is agreed upon before the movie comes out. True. I wanna go watch Fire and Ash. I'm here and I am new. Hee. Canned goods on the desk. Don't mind if I do. There's no canned goods on the desk. There's a shaker. I have my shaker right here. I have my shaker right here. Right here. It totally doesn't have gamer subs in because I'm not allowed to say that because I am not partnered with them in any way, shape, or form yet. Giddy Crunchu. Hey Luigi. Hi. Welcome into the chat, by the way. Hello. My name is like Carnival Game. Everyone gets a turn. But then I say how it's said. My brain says it's next FPS. My brain is saying it's probably next. It's either Nexty or Next. I'm not gonna lie, I think a gamer name called Nexty is such a good one. It is a really, really good nickname. Because Nexty is like easy to remember. It's pronounced Nate. But why the fuck is there an X in the name? What the fuck? I feel like Nexty or Next FPS is fine. I want it to be unique. Oh, I like that I get to do this with me. Oh, everyone wants to be unique. It's a cool name though. You should accept Nexty though. I think Nexty is a really, really cool thing because going, oh, it's Nate. It's like, no, it's Nexty. Did you get naughted? What? Okay, let me sum it up. I am the Nate Prime. Ah, don't say Prime. You're gonna get my friend Gizzy in here and she'll get horny. She's really, really into fucking Transformers. You say, I am Prime. You say, I am Prime, and like she'll be like, oh, Optimus, Daddy, Daddy, please. I am Rubber Ducky Prime. Ooh, I have a duck on my shelf. Wait 1 second. Wait, Ducky. Checking. See how cool! It doesn't cost me a gear. I need to get better tracking though. Hip. Thank you. I have a glowing ducky. His name is Fred. I have a Minecraft ducky. I played drinking games with it in California, and people tried to steal it from me. So I started putting it down my bra, and then people started to grab my boobs, and it was very fun. It was very fun. It was a very awesome drinking game. We all had a rubber duck, and the idea was is you steal the rubber duck, and then the person has to take a shot. So we got to the point where it was just like, hey, let's make this more extreme. You don't take a shot, you have to have a whole drink. And then we started to be like, oh, we're going to get in the pool, but we can't have it in the pool. We couldn't have it in the pool because they got really grossy. One of my friends had one and it got really, really nasty on the inside. She is prime and ready for prime. The Chloe word activation. I thought candy was Chloe's activation word. Dirty ducks. Dirty ducks! They get dirty. They're little rubber duckies. They get wet inside, then they get mildew, and then they're like, ew. And you know how you clean them out? More water, and then they're like, shit, this just repeats the cycle all over again. That's not cool. That's not very cash money. Boobs and candy both work. Titties? Caramel covered titties. Caramel titties. Agree, both are good and delicious. Yes. Yes. Chat, how are you finding the debut today? Are you enjoying the debut? Do you think it looks cool? Hmm? Hmm? Suck on those? Yes? Suck on those what? Suck on those what? Huh? Bonk the mod? Terrace, you are a mod! You're bonking yourself! Model gorgeous, Katie. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Very cool. Gonna take a bit of getting used to. It's definitely going to take a bit of getting used to. I think I definitely need to order the Robocop, the Robocop thing, because although the tracking is really good, it's endless. I'm losing tracking because I can't see a lighthouse, even though they're actually positioned under my. I've got one under my desk, one behind me, and one in front of me. It's like going, what? I also love the outfit. It always surprises me how creative people can be. I made this all myself. The idea I had was the idea of the outfit, right, is it's based off of my old outfit, but I upgraded it. Because originally I wanted to do a jacket, but I hated the jacket. Like I really hated the old jacket. I love how my hand is on top of my computer. Um, I really, really hated the old jacket. It just doesn't work. And I never used it. This one, I'm in a weird situation of this is it off, and then this is it on. By the way, cool thing with Wardo, and I love that I could do this. I made the VR chat version of my outfit, and then just put it into Wardo, and everything worked. I love that. I genuinely do. Like, honest to Christ, I love that it worked the way it did because it looks and it look. Yeah, I just love that it works that way. It's given me a ton more freedom, and I'm really really happy, and I've got plans moving forward. Um, but yeah, the fact that I can just be like, I made this in VR chat. I made this for VR chat. I'm also going to just put it into Wardo. It lets me play around with it a lot more. I will say I need to like fix like some my hand is losing tracking stability. It's always this hand. Yeah, I need to like figure out how to give this shit gravity again, which is like okay. Okay. Yeah. I get you looking great. Thank you, Norton. I really appreciate you. Thank you. What needs gravity? This thing on my neck. This thing here, it needs gravity. It needs to be able to do it. There's also stuff like wait, let me move the camera so I can stand up and you can see it. There's also other things like I've got accessories. Like I have a bag. And in VR chat, this works perfectly well because everything on the bag has gravity. Notice how it jiggles about? It works beautifully in VR chat, but in here, it just doesn't. Because it hasn't got gravity for some reason. I'm gonna look into adding gravity to them. Did you just slap my ass? Did you just slap my ass? Wrong platform. But yeah, I've got the bag and it moves around beautifully. It's like perfectly done, but it's like it needs the gravity. Like it needs the gravity for it to finish working because it's supposed to have weight to it. Also, it's got buffs. I made all the plushies. I made all the plushies on it. I got Buff Pup. I've got Shire. I got my friend Arpa. And I got my little logo. And then the Necklebus Army. I made it myself, chat. Do you like the bag? Do you like the bag? I'm going to no bag. Some clipping problems. Really difficult to fix that shit. But yes, and I turned that off now. Really love your bag. Thank you. It's actually based off of my real bag. Textures and everything. Though I added stickers to it because I don't want to put stickers on fucking leather. I'm gonna eat it. Scrumptious new model, Katie. Thank you. Hip, hip, hip. Can I have my hip? Hip, 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 hip. There we go. Hi, Lex. Hello. Hi. Wait. Here we go. I'm enjoying this. Did my music stop? No, it is playing. Oh yeah, this is how many trackers I'm running now, by the way. That is a lot of stuff. And that is all the trackers that I'm running right now. You got the hands. You got trackers for said hands. And then I've got my body trackers. And then I got my 3 lighthouses. My brain is not working. Too EB. I haven't slept in over 20 hours. Rose, go to fucking sleep. Why the fuck do you insist on staying up so late? Go to bed. Go to fucking bed. Go to bed. You want to know what I think my next step is going to be? I think my next step is I'm probably going to get... I probably want to go 2D. Can the banhammer be used to knock out Rose so she sleeps? No. No, I got things to take apart. She's autisming. Let her have her tism hole. Let them have their little tism hole. You're not my mom? Well, no, if I was your mom, I'd just sit on you. And you wouldn't call me mom, you call me mommy. Wouldn't you? You call me mommy. Huh?
Shit, tomato booger, garbage, nightmare, bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
I feel like that came through on the microphone. I may need to turn it down on my side. She got the Riz Tiz. Don't hate me. Yeah. Yes, it did. Yeah, I'm on speaker because my earbuds died. Because they're cheap fucking earbuds and they don't charge properly. Like in the charging thing, there's like little contacts for them and that I can't even see them. And I was using them and then one of them died and it was like, oh, I must charge. I thought, oh, I'll take that out. And then the other one was just like disconnected. I went, bitch, do you need both of them to work? Why? Stupid. I need to get new ones. Okay, I sacrificed as tribute. What did you sacrifice as tribute? I mean, I'm starting to slow down, so I'm good. Just now putting things away. The tism finally drained me. Good. Jules, really cool. Now that I'm done with this project, I can get back to my Warhammer. I can get back to fucking painting my goddamn Warhammer. And I'm so fucking hyped for it. About that. Tazimo! Congratulations on your 5 streak! Let's go! I'm not small, I'm fun-sized. You're throwable. That is what we declare fun size. Can I have my hip tracker? You are on. You are tracking. Yeetable. Yeet. Yeet 'em. Yeet 'em. I'm not used to wearing this shit yet. It's gonna take me a couple of weeks, I think, to get properly used to this shit. It's very heavy. I might just do VR tomorrow. My head isn't like this. I don't know why it's doing that. Head snapped. I've worked out when the tracker for the head goes a certain limit on the rotation, it just does that. That does not look healthy. Terrace, it's me. Nothing about me is healthy. I had Cadbury's cream eggs for breakfast today. Nothing about me is healthy. Okay? Okay? I've been tisming for about 4 hours learning things about electronics that I'm not gonna remember. But hey, at least I can say I can disassemble an Xbox and a laptop pretty quick. That's cool. You can disassemble it quicker if your plans aren't to rebuild them just by throwing them out of the window. You know that, right, Rose? If your plan is to not reassemble them, there is a thing called rapid unscheduled disassembly. It's called RUD. The trick, throw it out the window with extra force, and I guarantee you, you will rapidly disassemble something. I plan on replacing parts or using them parts. Okay, so the plan isn't rapid unscheduled disassembly. The plan is tailored, crafted disassembly. You don't do an Elon Musk. You go, well, this thing isn't working and we want it anymore. Why don't we test fly it and then let it crash? And just call it RUD instead of like saying it crashed. It's really, really heavy on my head. Oh yeah, it does it if I swing my head too quickly as well. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Red is only useful when you need to dummy your electronics. They don't listen otherwise. How the head is cast? It's something to do with the tracking and Steam VR. It's like a weird thing. I'm pretty sure it's just Warudo. I actually have, considering my GPU usage is now, when I started, it was at 30 odd percent, and now it's up to like 60%. I have a theory that Warudo may have a minor memory leak, or it could be from stream because I never got this problem when I was playtesting. What's everyone's tism hyperfixation at the moment? I've been collecting random little facts and like trinkets, particularly about Aussie animals at the moment. You want to know the tism which I always end up falling back to up late? Dinosaurs. I don't know what the three things which I always end up falling back to when it comes to my tism is 1, dinosaurs, 2, Lord of the fucking Rings, and 3, oh, what was the other one? My brain says probably Ghost in the Shell, but it's definitely Lord of the Rings. It's definitely Lord of the Rings, Ghost in the Shell, and dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, rah! Dinosaur, rah! Growing up, I was obsessed with dinosaurs. I actually really wanted to be a paleontologist for the longest time, and I really worked my ass off to try to become a paleontologist. And then I got into games design, and I went, well, this is my whole thing. This is going to be my whole personality now. If you want to know, I watched Ghost in the Shell, the original one, back in 2003. I want to say like 2002, 2003. Lord of the Rings, I watched that shit in fucking cinema when it came out. My dad was like, don't care, we're going to the cinema. I'm paying extra to get you in. Just promise me you'll be quiet. And I was like, sure, I'll be quiet. And I was. And I really enjoyed it. I just realized that the music stopped. I'm sorry. Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wasn't even alive in 2003. I was 11 in 2003. Up late. Wow, 10. Yeah, 10. Currently anything electronic based used in the fact about animals. I tend to collect knowledge of various things. I'm thinking next year's gonna learn apothecary stuff. My whole thing over the past, okay, if you want to know my thing, over the past couple of years when it comes to me and my streaming and my work, last year was prepping and planning this. I really wanted out of VR chat. I desperately wanted to get out of needing to lean into VR chat. This here is the results of me researching, planning, and finally implementing me getting out of VR chat, right? Before then, it was me learning that I shouldn't do everything myself and delegating to other people. That was 2024. This year is all about actually just doing shit. It's genuinely just working and doing shit. Currently, anything. Oh wait, I already read that. Tyrannosaurus, Pterosaurus, Pterosaurus tech. Wrong. It's Moderatus Pterosaurus Rex. As in a minute. I don't remember 2003 because I wasn't around. Ooh, interesting. I wasn't a thing in 2003. All these youngings. Terrace, did you also watch Lord of the Rings in cinema? I watched the Harry Potter movies in cinema as well. You know, before she turned into an asshole, when she was actually a nice person and the black mold in her home because she's a billionaire hoarder and doesn't want to pay for fucking cleaners. Yeah. Ads! Chat ads! We have adverts. Aha. I was a scaredy cat when I was young and I only watched the last three in cinema. So when it came to the Harry Potter movies, I watched all of them in cinema. I'm not gonna lie. Beforehand, I didn't care or know anything about Harry Potter. Then I went and watched them in cinema and went, oh, this is my whole life now. And then she turned into a transphobic piece of shit. And then I went, well, that's a whole that era of me is over. Yeah, we read all the books. I can't read. I've read the okay, if you want to know when it comes to me and the Harry Potter books, I've read the first 3 and the last 2. I haven't read I read 1 through 3, so Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Prisoner of Azkaban. Then I read Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows. Skipped the middle 2. I could not be fucking bothered to read the tome that is Goblet of Fire or Order of the Phoenix, because oh my fucking god, why would anyone put themselves through that? It's bad writing. Instead of listening to class when they repeated math stuff for the 20th time, that's one of the things I really, really hate when it comes to school. Did you notice in school they did this thing where they never taught you anything new? They only ever really recapped shit you had already learned. I'm like, bro, we know this. We have done this several times at this point. The fuck? I feel sorry for you, KW. They were a fun read. They were a fun read when you're a child. Roland be like, hey, this character is Chinese. Let's call them Cho Chang. Yeah, she didn't hide her racism. We were just blind because we thought she was just being creative with naming when she was just stereotyping the ever living shit out of them. Got fun again once we as family switched to Kindle. I wouldn't mind getting a Kindle. To be honest. I would like to revive mine, but I think the battery died. And that happens. You said one of Terrace. Did I? Just lugging big books was a bit tiresome. Do you want to know what's really funny? I really want to read all of the George R.R. Martin books with the whole House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones series. I really want to sit down and read those. There's like 9 of them though, and I'm like, these are really thickums, but they're actually good books because his story writing isn't, yes, like we're going to be unapologetically like racist to characters. It's like racist about anything. It's like, no, the most powerful characters in the game are basically inbreds. Everyone in the story wants to fuck everyone. In the main Game of Thrones, war literally starts because a girl wants to fuck her brother. And then she pushes a kid out of the window because, yes, this makes sense. I have read the Twilight series, still a better love story than the movie, and yet I fucking hate the weird shit the author wrote. Did you know that the 50 Shades of Grey books were based off of someone doing a spin-off of the Twilight? It was them writing a spin-off of Twilight. Did you know that? The writer legitimately was going, I want to make Twihard smut. 50 Shades of Grey. Also, since Lord of the Rings was mentioned, I just remembered a video I saw someone who believed that it's racist because Sauron is called the Dark Lord. No, I think they're fucking high. Do you want to know what you say to those types of people, Prey? Do you want to know what you say to those types of people? You say this: The Lord of the Rings was written because Tolkien wrote and created not one, but several languages and decided to make a universe around those languages. He legitimately, right, created Elvish, Dwarvish, fucking Dark Tongue, which is the Mordor language, or Goblin and so on and so forth language, Maya, and Uruk-hai language, right? He created several languages and then went, hey, he met his wife, right? And she said, the thing is languages have history and words have meaning. So she encouraged him to create stories around why words sound the way they do. Why does this language happen the way it does? So he made The Hobbit and The Lord of the fucking Rings. That's the reason why it happens that way. If you want to know, on Disney, there is a really, 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 really great movie. It's around the creation of The Lord of the Rings, and it's talking about how Tolkien during, I think it was World War One or World War Two. It's either World War One or World War Two. And it's the creation of Lord of the Rings around that. I think it would have been World War Two. Maybe, I think it might have been World War One. Yeah. Because I think he grew up around then. Might be wrong. Yeah. If you want to read a better version of Twilight, less problematic and personal, or it's a better version, it's called Branches. It was World War One. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not used to these gloves yet, by the way. They are actually physically gloves on my hands, and it's very weird. By the way, there is a movie called After, and it's Wattpad fan fanfic about the author being with Harry Styles. Have you noticed that none of us are talking about the Hunger Games? World War II was the writer of Dune. Oh right, yeah, Dune. The Dune universe is really cool. I love the Duneverse. The Duneverse is really cool in its own way, though. It's not one where I'll just literally go on my way to be like this. I know for a fucking fact with the Duneverse, it's basically you've got Paul Atreides, him becoming the god, him becoming huge emperor, big boy. Then his son turns into Worm Emperor for like 5,000 years, and then the last like book or two turns into like a fever dream. They kind of turn into like fever dreams type thing. I read the books. I won't touch the new works in that universe. In the Juniverse, the movies for the Juniverse are fucking god tier. Terrace. If you haven't watched them, I really recommend you watch them. The old movies from like the 2000s have nothing on the new movies. The 2000 movies were good, but the new movies are really, really, really good simply because they crammed those two movies into in the 2000 ones. They took in the 2000s. They took a book. I think they took 3 books or something, and then just made it into its own thing. How in the fuck are the thumbs on these going like that? What the fuck? The Hunger Games? Oh, the Hunger Games. Yeah, I only heard people complaining about the new stuff. I didn't think the story of Song and Snake was a bad movie. I think it was relatively good. The thing is, though, is they're trying to do the whole, we're trying to explain questions which didn't get answered in the book, so we're trying to do our own thing. And it's like, it's the whole thing with like Harry Potter and them doing the whole cursed child thing. It's like, why are you trying to make a movie around like after the Harry Potter universe type thing. Like Cursed Child is supposed to be set after the Harry Potter movie because it's supposed to be like Voldemort's grandchild or some shit. And it's like no one asked this. No one wants to know that Voldemort dicked down fucking Bellatrix fucking Strange and had a fucking child with no nose. We don't care about their cocaine child. Seriously. This is a cash grab. J.K. Rowling's notorious for them. If I wanted to watch a movie about a bunch of people killing each other, I'd watch Battle Royale. I think the Hunger Game movies are good. They're not amazing, but they're not bad. Oh, I only heard about that never saw or read it. I just know about the story of Cursed Child. I never read it. I liked Cursed Child. That's because you are a cursed child, Chloe. As you are one. You relate to the characters. Okay, I'm not saying it's bad, but you can just tell it's a cash grab. No, it's like, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. My head hurts from this head mount. I might need to change these foams over to the smaller ones. They might be. If you didn't know, I've got foam. This headset thing has got yeah. Oh my god, new Katie. Hi Cyber. I'm not in VR chat. I have escaped. I have escaped VR chat, and I am free. I'm free. Yes, I'm free. I might do my own version of a chair, by the way. Hello, Cyber. Everyone say hi to Cyber. Hi. No one throw bits. Cyber doesn't. Oh, Cyber doesn't need to know that I break when people throw bits at me. VR chat looks different. This isn't VR chat. This is like not VR. This is me escaping VR chat. I'm not even got a VR headset on. What I really like but haven't had the time to watch is the Percy Jackson series. After they fumbled the bag with the movies, it's supposedly really good. I too haven't watched that. I heard interesting things about it. Hi, Cyber. Hi, Cyber. Hi, other Cyber. Hi, Cyber.
Little bits.
Jake! Why? Don't throw bits at me. It breaks my body. I need to figure out why it's doing that. I feel like it's because it's doing the thing. I might change it to just be a point in the room that it throws it to. Damn, flashbang. How was that a flashbang? Need Charlie's room back, It's on my list of I will 3D model Charlie's room. I will 3D model Charlie's room, but my room is just as cool because I have Lord of the Rings poster and Cyberpunk and Ghost in the Shell poster. It was Panty flashbang. Broken neck, more like. I don't know why it does that, but I will look into it. It's like whenever my head tracks too far to the side, I think it's IK tracking. I think it's IK tracking and it's just going, oh, this. And I'm like, no. Is this close to your room? Yes, actually. This is close to my actual room layout. 2 seconds. I want to change the FOV of the camera very quickly. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is close to my room's position. See, this is actually my bed. And I can see. Yeah. That's so good. I know, I'm so happy about it. I might need to adjust my positioning. But yeah, if you want to know, there's nothing over here. This is my wall. Right here. Right here. There is nothing beyond that. That is to create an additional sense of space. Otherwise, my room feels too small. But yeah, I got on the wall. I got Buff Pup, Shia, I got Arpa, I got Twitch logo. We don't talk about this. Mine. I got manga. I got books. I got books. Yeah. Yeah. I got that fucking Donald Trump stance going right now. You need a lot of people. Lot of people. Best people. Best people. Yes. I am a full body VTuber now. Yeah. Full body VTuber. Yes, yes. We got a lot of people. The best people. We got the best people. Wait. We got the best people.
You're cute.
Good job, Katie. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. I also have hand tracking. Like, legitimately, I can pick up objects. Some tracking problems, working on it. I have a fix in mind that needs to happen. But there's a lot of shit which is, like, cool. Like, for some reason, my tracking is, like, here. It's, like, my hips are here. And for some reason, it's sliding over. And I'm like, why? I could actually maybe fix that right now. It would be the hip. About there. There we go. This feels like it's better. Nope. Nope. Can I change that to local? Yeah, the hip loses tracking, and then my head doesn't do the thing properly. Hip! Come back. Stop! Stop it. Sorry. It's an endless battle of just constant tweaking. Chat, how do you feel about the new avatar? I need to do so many little fixes. How are you feeling about the debut, huh? You like it? You like it? Huh? It's cool. Thank you. Thank you. It's gonna be a lot of little tweaks and little fixes that I'm just gonna endlessly be working on, but I'd rather be doing like small. Okay, here's the thing. I need a project to mentally distract my brain, otherwise I will just go stir crazy and just do dumb shit. I need projects. I need projects. And I'm happy that it's like this. Still creeped out because it's new. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to anything new. I will say this though, I would love it if I managed to get this to look more anime. And I could have gotten it to look more anime, but the problem is by the time I realized that it wasn't like the style I wanted to. Wait, where's the? Okay, sorry. This is legitimately this is actually my monitor setup. Chat is on this one. This is my gaming one, and this is it. And I want the camera to be in this monitor in the right position. I like how I'm utilizing that for my own advantage now. But yeah, yeah, I wanted to do more anime, but then I tried it and it doesn't work. Very big change, but very proud of you. Proud of you. Everything is gorgeous. Good. I just noticed that Darwin. Darwin, what? Are you talking about on here? That's my actual computer case. This is actually my computer case. I sticker bombed it in the texturing because I refused to actually just sit down and be like, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to 3D model the interior of this, which is just going to take up 1 texture space, 2 3D mesh data. Yes. I will say this, though. I love the idea of doing a mouse pad like this. I love this as an idea. I think this as a mouse pad looks sick as fuck. Does this look like a cool mouse pad, by the way? I love that as a mouse pad. I wouldn't mind doing that in real life. I need to talk to Alf and be like, hey, can I get money on this? Because I want to turn this into a mouse pad. It looks so sick. Yeah. So whenever I figured out that every time I lose fucking hip tracking, my head doesn't track properly. I want it. Oh yeah, another cool thing as well is because of the new lighthouse tracking setup, I also have leg tracking under my desk. Courage. Because I have courage. And invadism. Boots. Shit, I misclick just as I told Kate I was proud of her. Lol. How did you misclick? Proud of you, Katie, doing all this and more. Oh, I 3D modeled, if you want to know, I 3D modeled everything. It was everything but the base of the character. Did my computer just crash? Oh no, my tracking just went Yeah, I 3D modeled everything, you see. I did all of it. I did the entire environment. If you are on my Patreon, if you're on my Patreon, you would have been kept up to date with all the progress. And there's more shit on the way. If you want to know there's more shit on the way, I'm giving myself to the end of the month to get one thing done, and then I'm working on the next part, which will be so cool to get all working. Like, I genuinely can't wait to get it all finished. Actually, no, I can't. I can't wait to get the main part finished. The next bit is just going to be fun. Because this was a huge learning curve, because one, I had to learn Warudo. Two, I needed to learn how to get shit into Warudo, including when you give bits of any size, it throws them at me. I may change it to just dropping it in the background in the world type deal. I feel like that could be a really, really easy approach, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, I might do it so it like rains it on the desk or something. But I did everything. I learned how to do post-processing. Like in the room right now, you see there's dust particles in the air. I learned how to use Unity's particle system. It's not super difficult, but fine-tuning it took a while. I learned about Unity lighting and how to get it to look good and be optimized because it's real-time lighting in the space. What else is there? I relearned how to do physics because the duvet and the pillow, the pillows and the duvet on the bed, I did all of that using simulation because why the fuck not? I learned how to do dynamic texturing with Blender for the shit on the shelves. And it's really cool because I actually took into account that I wanted to do a depth of field. The texturing on that is terrible. Like the texturing work on this is so low poly. It is extremely low poly. If I where is it? If I disable the depth of field, this is what the texturing is on this, by the way. Why is that so crunchy? Holy shit, they're crunchy. Why is it so crunchy? Also, these are legit. These are legit. Like, I'm not joking when I say these are legit, because these are actually from Twitch, all the TwitchCons. These are my TwitchCon badges in real life, and I just turned them into 3D models. Demon Slayer, my bag, crap on the shelf, katanas, fan art, actual games I own. If you want to know what's over here, it's literally empty. Hi. And then we turn back on the depth of field because it's part of the illusion. Ahaha. Box. Yes, the idea of the box, the idea I had of the box is I've been telling you guys for like, can I have my hip back? I've been telling you guys for the last like couple of weeks I'm moving, and the idea is this was supposed to be a bit of the story of, hey guys, I'm moving and this is where I've been moving. Does that make sense? It's been like me telling you that. Yeah, I've been telling you on stream for the past couple of months that I've been borrowing Charlie's space because I've been moving, because I've been working on this. And that box is supposed to be like, we've still got shit that we can unpack. Because I can add so much small shit. Oh my god, you sneaky. Yeah, I'm sneaky. Also, I 3D modeled my keyboard and textured it. It looks so derpy. Gay frogs. All the gay frogs. Oh my god, Holy, your update looks so amazing and beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Watts. Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy with how it all came out. I only saw the badges from the room tour. We've got, I can do it from here, actually. So, we've got my TwitchCon badges. We've got, up here we've got books, which I'm reading in real life. Like, these are actually, like, the covers. Apart from, I think Hunger Games and the George R. R. Martin ones, the Game of Thrones ones, I remade. But all the Lord of the Rings ones I actually own. And then these ones are just ones we're talking about later. Demon Slayer, One Piece, Call of the Night. Fan art. If you do fan art of me, I will put it up on here. I will put it up in this on the pinboard, and I'll just move shit around and just shrink it and eventually just get rid of that. Posters of game. We've got the poster of Elden Ring, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Demon Slayer, baby. Hi. Lord of the Rings and Ghost in the Shell. This is actually my desk layout. I actually have shelves up here, which I may add in future, but I kind of feel like they're useless. Steam machine, and then my PC. But yeah, room tour. I may do tutorials on how I got everything set up, by the way. I'm very tempted to maybe do tutorials on how I got it all set up. Because I'm not gonna lie. There's loads of really, really good tutorials on how to get shit set up for Warudo. Problem, they're really disconnected and very much assuming you know what the fuck you're doing. My approach would be, I'm assuming every tutorial, you only want Duster's Guide, and I'm going to take you from zero. Like, I'm going to take you from zero to where you need to be with it. Like, if I do tutorials, that's exactly how I will do it. I'd be like, I'm assuming you have zero knowledge, and I'm coming, and you just want to try and get this specific thing done. And I'm going to walk you through it. Your desk takes up that much space. It takes up my whole wall. But it's not just a desk. Like, this is my desk. Like, this is the desk. This is the desk. And then I've got Alex drawer, and then Alex drawer. I've got Alex drawers. I think the proportions are only slightly out, but in general, they're like pretty fine. They're pretty close. They're not 100%. I think they might be out slightly. I think I may need to scale the world down by like 0.05 or some shit. But yeah. Actually, that would make sense. I might need to sit down and get the proportions of the world down. But yeah, that's about right for the proportions of the world in real life. The keyboard, though, is huge. The 3D keyboard is huge, and I'm very tempted to, one, make it smaller, and two, actually position it how I have my keyboard in real life, because why the fuck not? Like, it's roughly correct, but it's not entirely correct. Because I have my keyboard roughly there all the time, apart from when I'm physically typing, because I move it physically closer. You still prefer to receive fan art through the Discord, right? Yeah, drop it through the Discord. Always drop it through the Discord. Because why the fuck not? NDI, no virtual cameras. Yeah. Ow. Fucking hip tracking. Amazing. Just double checking. I like it through the Discord, and we've got the spicy fan art, and then we've got the non-spicy fan art as well. But yeah, in general, this is pretty accurate to my room size. I think I just need to make it slightly smaller. Slightly smaller. I don't know why my thumb is... I don't know why the hand tracking is so crunchy sometimes. Hi, Glenn! Hello! But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fine-tuning. Like, a lot of fine-tuning. I'm very happy with how this came out, though. I'm very much in need of a pee. We have been going for 2.5 hours. It's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, chat, how are you feeling about the debut? Do you guys excited? I'm excited for how things are going to be moving forward. If you want to know, Friday, I'm doing my taxes. I need to do my taxes this week. But what I want to do is, once the taxes and shit are out of the way, I want to maybe get into doing an extra stream on the other platform every week. I want to do gaming. I'm very tempted to see if I can do Elden Ring on a Friday stream. Otherwise, I might have to wait until I get the I might have to wait until I get the Steam machine. I love the new setup. I really do as well. I will say this, Terrace. ReboCap. It's going to be a higher priority for me to get it, because I want smooth, constant tracking rather than only good tracking when it wants to be good tracking. I don't like this whole, oh, for some reason my chest only lets me do, only takes into account rotation, and if I tilt my head slightly too much, it does this. And my hip, if this loses, like, why is my hip affecting my head? Why? It makes no sense. But then my head, hardly any motion. Hip, tons of motion. I need to figure that out. I will look into it. I might join the I should really join the Discord. Your hips are affecting my head. Of course they are. They're amazing. Elden Ring with extra dongle set to control vibration? Yes. That would be the plan. And there's a new Vibey toy out. I'm waiting for it to pop up on throne, and then I'm gonna add it. And if anyone gets it for me, I'm going to be very happy. I'll be very happy forever. I see when the head tracking, when my hip isn't tracking properly, I can't physically look down with it, and it's frustrating. It's like, hey, can I? Are you gonna track properly? Or you? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I need to figure that out. The spindle one? No, I already have that up on my throne. I'm talking about the other one, the new Lush one. It's available on their website, but it's not available on the throne yet. I don't want it on throne. But yeah, Elden Ring plus fun stuff will be great. Are they welded in place? That's actually cool if they are. Cutie in a butt. Cutie is a butt. Yes. I think I might move the camera slightly over. Yeah, about that. But no, I want to get into actually doing more content and streaming stuff. But I need to try and get this fucking VTubing. Can I have my hip back? I want to get this all cleaned up. I'm happy with it. I know it's gonna be an endless train of fucking fixing shit though. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there, chat. We've got time. We've got time. I'm just gonna be focusing on trying to stream more often, to be honest. And I want to go for longer, but it's gonna take me a hot minute to get used to this thing on my head. Because it is very holy crapums. It's very holy crapums. It's very heavy and I want to call it lunky. Cutie is a bug. Cute as a bug. Yeah. You know, when I'm not possessively head popping. You should post pics of it later. Of what? Of the head rig? I could. The problem is I don't have a spare phone to take a picture of it with the phone in. I'll take a picture of it after the stream, to be honest. But it's a cool setup. It's a very cool setup. Right. I streamed a bit longer than I expected to today. I actually only thought, oh, I'm gonna go for 2 hours. But what I want to do is this. This. Cool. Yes. Anyway. Chat! Thank you for being here during my debut of the new overlay setup. Sorry if it got a bit heavy technical at points. It's just, I'm excited because this has been like a huge project for me. But I'm going to send you guys over to Buff Pup because we love Buff, because she is the pup of love and we love Buff Pup. But can I just say thank you? Can I just say thank you for thank you for today? I promise I'm going to try and do more things moving forward. I'm going to try and get into actually doing content. Rather than talking about content, I actually want to get on with the content. Now the debut is out, I can be like, yes. But I want to throw you guys over to Buff Pup. If they ask what we got on with today, which I know they probably will, tell them that I had a big day. I did a big tech upgrade and huge debut and shit today, because that'll be really, really cool. Because yes. But can I just say thank you for all the love. I'm gonna go work on some bugs. With the setup, like the whole bits thing. I didn't know that was gonna do that. I will fix it. But yeah, can I say thank you to all of you again? If you're watching the VOD, say hello, chat. Chat, say hi to YouTube. If you made it this far, make sure you hit subscribe on the YouTube. If you haven't yet, join the Discord. Can we all go and show Buff Pup a load of love and stuff as well? Chat, I love you guys. You are all amazing. I will be back here on Thursday, and also on the other platform tomorrow. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. And I'll see you next stream, okay? Bye.